Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing another Aetherdrift draft. So let's hop in. Oh, we got a table. We must have been that 8th person. Alright. And we start with Samut, which is a pretty good one. There's also a lightning strike. Or I could also just take a green card, which would be fine. I don't know how interested I am in the Samut. It's a 3-color card to start with. Yeah, I don't think I like it. I think I like the, let's try the Green Belt Guardian. I haven't had this one yet, but I have played against it. It's between that, the Lightning Strike, and Hazard. There's another Lightning Strike. Oh, we could do this thing again. So I guess if I pick the Samut, I could follow that up with the Explosive Getaway. We're passing another Lightning Strike here, which I'm not super thrilled about, but here's another card I haven't gotten the chance to try out yet. Tyrion, the World Tyrant. Just a 5-mana, 9/7. There's also a Flood the Engine here, so... and a Barrage for the cycling deck. Yeah, we want to be green. If we can be green, be green. That's usually a rule of thumb for most limited formats. It's pretty rare when green is considered the worst color, and this set it's considered the best color. March of the World Ooze. Make all your stuff 6/6. This card is kind of insane. There's a Broodheart Engine here as well, which I would like, and a Broken Wings. Green seems open. Actually, this thing actually powers down our Tyrion. We have another Mythic here. I'm going to Mythic draft. There's a Lagak, which is fine. There's a Grimbobble. I'd like to get into green-black. But we'll see how that pans out. Plus, I think I have one of these. Once I get 4, then we no longer have to Mythic draft them. But the card is completely unplayable. You sack an artifact, one or more artifacts, and then you add mana. Okay, there's a Thopterist. I'd kind of like to be green-blue, in which case let's take the mana fixing. Mana fixing over Thopterist, or there's Jungle Hollow to be black-green. But we've done that a couple times already. Let's see if we can be blue-green. Here we get a decent 2-drop. There's also Defend the Rider. I do like this card. The Hexproof trick. I'm going to take it. 1 mana Hexproof and Indestructible, or make a pilot. Hazard of the Dunes. Pick 7. Green does seem to be open, so that's a good thing for us. There's also a bounce off here. But I'm not passing Hazard of the Dunes. I'm not going to pass this Lagak either. The only other thing is the counter spell in this, and yeah, we're going to take the green 2-drop. This was our original pack. Silken Strength or Gear Seeker Serpent. I don't know how many artifacts we'd have in a green-blue deck, so... Plus, green has bigger things to do than this. So I guess let's take Silken Strength to cut off green. The Barrage came back. We'll take a Thornwood Falls, because we're trying to be blue-green here, but we have no blue cards yet. Flood the Engine came back, as did Broken Wings. I kind of like Flood the Engine. The set has a lot of artifact removal, not as much on the enchantment removal. And we open a Hazoret. I'm gonna Mythic Draft this because there's not much else in this pack for us. Being blue-green. We have Sky Streak Engineer. This is our 3rd Mythic today. I suppose there's also a world where I could be red-green still. Especially with the Hazoret. Although we passed those 2 lightning strikes, so it's not likely. But we'll put it to the main deck for now. Okay, there's the Ox. There's a Ketrodon. I do like those. There's also Stock Up, which is really good. We don't fully know if we're blue yet, and we do know we're green. So I'm going to take the Ketrodon. Plus, with Flood the Engine wheeling out of that last pack, there's a chance Stock Up wheels. Ooh, here's this thing. The Mammoth. When it enters and attacks while saddled, you get a 3/3 elephant token. Saddle 5. This thing can take over games. And there is a lightning strike here. But we're going to take the big green thing, and I think we have enough top end now. There's a Scurryfoot, one of the best commons in the set. There's also a Roadside Blowout, but I'm just going to take the Scurryfoot here. We need early plays. This thing can be pretty good too in the late game, help you dig for your bombs. I think I like that over the Engineer, because we still don't know if we're going to be blue yet. But we are for sure going to be green. We could end up even being Teamer, splashing the Hazoret and the Flood the Engine. I had to say Teamer, and then this happens. This is more for the discard deck. But I think I'm just going to take another Vanguard or a Death Toucher. I like the Death Toucher. Just because it can trade with anything. And also, while saddled, it's kind of tricky to block when it has 4 toughness. Maybe I am splashing both. Yeah, we'll take the Verge. Verge over Broken Wings. Probably should have taken the Broken Wings there. Another Scurry Foot. Hazoret's our only Start Your Engines card right now. Alright, there isn't a green card that I really want to take. So I guess Fuel the Flames. And maybe we are splashing the red. Splashing red, splashing blue. Stock Up came back to us. Well, we're definitely playing blue now. This can be a nice combat trick. And we get to Vanguard. And we're hopefully not playing that. Counterspell is playable. Aganosaur Rex, because we don't have enough big things to do already. Notably, this is the second thing we're taking that would actually get shrunk by this March of the World ooze. So there's that. Passing a Road Rage. I don't think we're red here. I could maybe keep Fuel the Flames. But I don't think this is a good Hazoret deck. Because we want more Start Your Engines cards than just Hazoret. Possession Engine. Very nice. We'll take it. And now we get a Bounce Off. Bounce Off is fine here. I don't think we need another 2-drop. We have five of them plus 2 Scurry Foots. Yeah, we're fine on that. We haven't seen any of the blue-green Signpost uncommons. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 Thopter token with flying. How many ways do I have to draw cards? There's the Howler's Heavy. This doesn't actually draw cards. You just put cards from the top of your deck into your hand. Yeah, I don't think it's actually good. So I guess we'll play the Strategist instead. Another Ketrodon, because we don't have enough of those. And that's another thing March of the World Order just doesn't do anything with. Count on Luck. There's the Thopterus. We'll take the Thopterus now. Are we playing March of the World Order? March of the World Ooze? I think we are. It pumps everything except the Ketrodons. It pumps the Mammoth. There's just 2 things it shrinks, which is kind of hilarious. Oh, hey, we get a Fang Druid Summoner, and we have a thing that we want to search for with it. So yeah, we can play that. Another bounce off via... I don't think this card is super impressive. 4 mana for a 1/2. I just don't think we need it. Our curve tops out at 6 anyways. Yeah, we'll take the bounce off. Take another bounce off. And we're not playing any of this. We could play a Reef Roads, but we don't really have any vehicles. Well, we have the Possession Engine, but that can kind of crew itself. Didn't see Signpost uncommons. I don't think I want 3 bounce offs, so let's cut one of those. We're lacking in 3 drops, so we may want to play the counter spell. Howler's Heavy, Fang Druid. We've got a lot of 4s. March of the World Ooze. Do we play that? I'm gonna say yes. But then what are we cutting? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 non-creatures. That's fine. So we got to cut 2 creatures. I think we got to cut a 4-drop. I think it might just be the strategist. We have a lot of big things to do already. Fang Druid Summoner searches out our Tarian. Howler's Heavy is really more of a combat trick, which I do like. I guess I can cut one of the Beast Rider Vanguards. Alright, this will be the deck. Slightly more green than blue. I might even want to do it like this, because we have a couple triple green spells. So that's 11 green sources, and we still have 8 blue sources. And our star card, let it be the World Tyrant. Alright, let's get into the games. Just playing a green-blue stompy deck. Dragon Hunter is our first opponent. Yeah, this seems reasonable. I might cycle this Ketrodon away, just to make sure we hit land drops. I would like an untapped land. And a Ketrodon. Very nice. We're up against Jeskai colors. Rides end on that. Okay. Let's search our library and grab our World Tyrant. Make our opponent wish they still had Ride's End. The Quick Welder, okay. Go ahead and play this. Oh, what's funny is if they do manage to destroy this, I can bounce off the Fangdruid Summoner and research it up out of my graveyard. So we got that going for us. Bastry, tomorrow's champion. That could be annoying. What, you don't want to lose half your life points in one shot? Play a Hazard of the Dunes here. Just keep throwing big stuff out there. Crash and burn. Let's not do that. Cloudspire Coordinator for our opponent. Scry's 2 to the top, okay. Everything's a 6/6 now. That shrinks my World Tyrant. But I don't really care. Harder to get rid of enchantments. In fact, I don't think Jeskai colors can even do that. They might try and do some crewing with this, in which case I'll shrink it. Otherwise, I'm just going to play 2 6/6s next turn, because that's better than playing, you know, 1 6/6. What's this thing do? Choose a non-land card name. Activated abilities cost 2 more. What card name was chosen? Oh, Hazard of the Dunes. That's fine. It's already a 6/6 with Trample. I don't need to put more counters on it. Lots of pilots. Let's go attacking. Yep. You're not allowed to have 6 power things. That's That's something for me to do. I'll just play another 6/6. It's fine. And yeah, that was too much for our opponent to overcome. He could have stalled out a little bit more, maybe make some more cats or pilots, but having a bunch of 6/6s is not what our opponent wants to see. Alright, Luke is our next opponent. Yeah, hand is good. Well, hand is usable. Oh, hand is good. Up against black-green, there's a Broodheart engine. Oh, this is the Lagak. I thought it was the other Beastmaster thing. Decides to keep that card on top. Still nothing. Well, we don't have much going on right now either. There's no flash creature until you get to Fang Guardian on 4 mana. So we don't have to worry about that. Uh-oh, we're getting the slowdown again. Debris Beetle. That's a good one. Activate this while we can. No need to saddle. Are you crewing the Debris Beetle? You are not. And this is where the Lagak can trade fairly well. Run over. Alright. I'm fine with that. I think we're going to play the Ketrodon first while our opponent has that Debris Beetle. Hazard of the Dunes. Fangdruid Summoner. This is just almost not fair. Take out the Debris Beetle. And with that gone, I'm actually going to play this. Start making a Stampede of Elephants. Our opponent is 2 lands away from using the... 2 lands, right? Yeah, 2 lands away from using that effect on Hazard of the Dunes. I could really use some of my interaction, though. Getting back debris beetle, okay. There's bounce off. Let's get our March of the World Ooze. Turn everything into a 6/6. And then our Aetherdrift is 2 6/6s for 4 mana. That would just be silly. So you're going to try double blocking? You're going to go for the triple block. Oh, nope, just double. Let's bounce the Hazard of the Dunes. Search my graveyard, get this back. And call that a turn. This will trade with either the Dune Beetle or Debris Beetle or 2 of their things. I'm fine with it either way. A Hazard of the Dunes. I could really use like stock up here. Oh, there's a brood wagon. Killing a token, okay. What happens if I just swing all out? They'll probably double block the mammoth. That's about to become a 7/7 though. I think we should go for it. Just get some damage in. We can eat a couple of things. Alright. I'll trade for the brood wagon. Guess that wasn't quite as impactful as I wanted it to be. We need March of the World Ooze. Then we just win. Flood the engine. You can flood out one of these hazards. Another brood wagon. Oh, his deck is stacked. 2 brood wagons and debris beetle. Our opponent's also been through way more cards in his deck. So it's a 6/6, huh? Possession Engine would also be good here. That is notably not very good. I'll just let this hit me. I don't want to trade a bunch of stuff for it. If we get our March of the World Order, World Ooze, this becomes a 1-mana 6/6. I think we got to do some blocking here, though. 2, 4, 7. Take out Hazard of the Dunes. And bounce off is not going to do it. Because I bounce this off, they just recast it. Yep, that's game. We ran out of stuff. Which is kind of how those grindy games are going to go. We didn't find our March of the World Ooze. Or our stock up. Or our Possession Engine. That would have helped. Yargle the Frog. The Nightmare Frog. It's always Nightmare Frogs. Opponent goes first. This is a keepable hand. We have a blue-green mirror match. Only thing is, they have the Signpost uncommons, and they're splashing red. Could be splashing blue, I suppose. I'm happy trading the Legac for the Surveyor. Apparently our opponent is not. I don't really care if this color combination gets max speed. I could have saddled there, but then we're getting attacked back. I have a block on the Death Toucher. I don't have a block on the Death Toucher. It might be time to use this. I don't know, I feel like something big is going to be happening soon. Whole squad heavy, that's not good. And there's a Ketrodon. We really can't afford to cycle our Ketrodon. I mean, I have hexproof and indestructible. There we go. Chump blocking already? Okay. We'll trade Ketrodons because we have more coming. Hazard of the Dunes, that's a good one too. I would like to find my Howler's Heavy to help deal with the Sky Serpent Seeker. Not sure about attacking anymore, are ya? Oh, cool. I have a 9/7 online. Alright, and that's just too much beef for our opponent to deal with. That is kind of what green does in this set. Alright, 2-1 going into the next game. We haven't seen our possession engine yet. Suave Menti is our next opponent. I'm going to keep it because we're going to cycle a Ketrodon. We're up against red-green, which is a fine color combination. Got anything to do on turn 3? Portable mole. Portable mole? Pothole mole. Wow. That was a good mill for them. Fangdruid Summoner. Hey, we got that card. I'm gonna saddle, okay. Try saddling now. The bike. The omnivore. I have way more green sources in the deck than blue. And we're stuck with these triple green cards in our hand. Alright, the Lagak is back. Not going to block because we have the March of the World Ooze in my hand. I'm gonna try this again. I'll take the 2-for-1 now. Lightning strike on the thing. I would rather not. We'll take one more hit here. March of the World Ooze, go! Our opponent now has to double chump block. Oh, goes for the lightning strike. Okay. But now... So if I attack in here, that's 5, 9, we lose. So now we can't attack. Crash and burn. Okay, then this gets crewed 7, 8, 9. Yep. Well, that didn't go so well. We're 2-2 with this deck. Come on, let's at least get to 3 wins. Mill. I guess maybe I should play the 9-7 instead of the March of the World Ooze. Yeah, we can keep this. We finally see our possession engine. Howler's heavy, that's a good one. Something to do next turn would be kind of nice. We're up against black-green again. Takes the Mutant Surveyor, okay. What's the crew on this? Crew 3? Okay. Well, big things are coming. Unfortunately, that means we're not doing much else this turn. Earth Rumbler, it crews for 3. So our opponent can't crew it yet, that's fine. Gain control of target creature an opponent controls. Okay. Our opponent can crew it. Whoops. I guess I gotta be a little bit more careful. Here, have a World Tyrant. Artifact or creature. Well, there's no more artifacts or creatures in the graveyard, so they can't just freely crew the Earth Rumbler. There's a Brood Wagon. The Legak. Alright, I'll take the Possession Engine now. Oh, destroying my vehicle. There's the Earth Rumbler back. That was a good draw. I think we take the Thopterist here to get a flyer going. The Speed Demon. That's gonna kill them fairly quickly. as is taking even more damage. Velahart Bike, okay. Well, that'll gain a couple life. Greenbelt Rampager. Here we go. I just use it on this, right? Because then we fly over and win. That was a silly end to that game. But hey, we got to 3 wins, so that's cool. Let's see if we can get to 4. Kenyum is our next opponent. We have a counter spell. Opponent takes a mulligan. Looks like he's keeping that hand. Ooh, we're up against Orzhov. Oh, we got something to do on turn 3 now. I'm not countering that. Yeah, I'm not countering that either. Oh, there's green, too. Debris Beetle. Okay, so it's a black-green deck. Fair enough. You know, it might have actually been better to play the Scurryfoot there. Since everything's about to turn into a 6/6. Maybe I just won't turn things into a 6/6 yet. Maybe we'll play the Mammoth first. Demonic Junker, that's rude. Oh, and you have the locust spray. And you do get a thing. Let's see, all this stuff would have to trade for the Rex. I'm game for it. Or if you want to trade the debris beetle, that's fine too. Silken strength. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, that debris beetle's annoying now. No blocks. Yeah, that's not going to do anything this time. I think we just hang back now with that debris beetle over there. There's a molt tender for our opponent. I was gonna say, our opponent's due to draw some lands. And we put 3 lands to the bottom. I think a 1-mana 6/6 is better than all this other stuff. Do I attack? There's 5 blockers. We got 6 attackers. No, we would die on the crackback. Scurryfoot, it's a 6/6. Gonna make another 6/6. Ooh, Scurryfoot's a 7/7 now. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers to lots of attackers. Yep. March of the World Ooze, a very silly card. And we got to 4 wins, so that's cool. So now we're 4-2 going into the next game. Up against a dog. Okay. Reasonable hand. We've got lands, we've got our Hazard of the Dunes, we're just going to deploy our threats here. We're up against green-black again. See if our opponent wants to trade. No? Okay. Here's a Legat. I should probably not be trading. Grim Bobble. Oh, that's unfortunate. Play a Hazard of the Dunes. Suppose I could have played it and saddled. I gotta remember to do that. Becomes a 5/5. Let's just pass. We're going to exhaust. Yep, that's fine. I'm just kind of content countering anything here. It seems like we're both stuck on 4 mana. Again, I probably should have saddled. I will go for the double block here. As long as our opponent doesn't have that hexproof indestructible trick, it would be good for us. Come on, attack me. Thank you. Let's do this first before we get into a blocking situation. There's a bounce off. Dredger's Insight, probably to look for a land. Ooh, milled the Momentum Breaker. I don't even think the march is very good here. But this leaves bounce off for us. So shrinking this to pump this doesn't seem great. Cycling the Brood Wagon. I guess because playing the Brood Wagon next turn just results in death. Play a Ketrodon. We're not doing that. Ooh. I think 2 6/6s is better than 1 9/7, especially on this board, because we'll have 3 lethal attackers next turn. Play a Ketrodon. I just want you to play a Ketrodon, because then you lose. Thank you. We'll exhaust this, make another 6/6. Oh, Possession Engine. Well, that works too. We'll let you have some action. But either card would have worked there. Oh, nice. We got a rare. Okay, 5 and 2. Let's go. And our next opponent is London Magic Traders. Interesting hand, we'll keep. Start things off with Scurryfoot. Nesting Bot, okay. Bulwark Ox. That Ox is going to be a problem. I might use the cycling trick to deal with it. We are close to just playing the 8/8. Interface Ace, I'm not countering that. Not gonna cycle the Ketrodon since we already have 5 lands. We're really close to casting it anyways. Oh, there's blue in that deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna counter that. So let's see, I could exhaust, or I could use this ability. Let's use this ability. And now we can start the stampede of Ketrodons. At some point I could bounce this off and eventually recast it and start using its effect again. That'll come after the stampede of Ketrodons and exhausting the Scurryfoot. Go ahead and make a pilot. Just keep playing big stuff. Voyage home for our opponent, drawing 3 and gaining 3. Basri, tomorrow's champion. We just got that rare. Unless our opponent has the board wipe, I don't see them winning this. Guardian Sunmare. Alright. Oh, I can't use Possession Engine on it. As Ward 2, maybe I just bounce off that thing. Yeah, let's do it. That doesn't help crew this. This does, though. If their play is to play another 5/5... If the plan is to play another 5/5, they're just going to be dead. Yep. And now we're 6-2. Man, we were back at 2-2. And we've really climbed up there. So we got one shot at a trophy here. Gary Terran is our opponent. Or our final boss, if you will. Reasonable hand. I don't think I need to bounce off anything on turn 1. Yeah. And it's a blue-green mirror match. You have Silken Strength? I'm not blocking. I want you to try that again. Yahaha. Thopterist or Hazard of the Dunes? I like Hazard. I haven't played with the pet yet. Oh, the World Tyrant. I have that card. Diversion unit. Sack it to counter an instant or sorcery unless its controller pays 3. You don't have the blue, though, for it right now. There's a green Belt Guardian. So I could bounce off here, I could take 9, or I could double block. Let's go for the double block, because I think he's got... No. Okay. Let's refuel our hand then. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. That's a good draw. What tricks do you have? Because I do have more. You got Silken Strength? No? Okay. Stock up. If you want to counter it, that's fine. You don't counter it. I might make a 1-1 pilot. I mean a 6-6 pilot. In what world can you attack me right now? This only counters instants and sorceries, right? Yeah. We're gonna make a pilot. Everything's a 6-6. Oh, that card is so silly. Yep, there's a Silken Strength. I called it. He had it from the beginning of the game. Hey, we got there with big green dumb stuff. Let's take another look at the deck. I think everything got to be used. Bounce-offs were decent. Defend the Rider. Scurry Foot is always good. Finally got to play with the Greenbelt Guardian, which is pretty decent for a 2-drop. Flood the Edges. Stock Up was really good. Howler's Heavy is a great trick. Because you cycle it, you get to draw a card too. And then Fang Druid Summoner pulled its weight when you have the World Tyrant. Hazard of the Dunes always good, and then just our big chonkers here. And this turning everything into a 6-6 is just sometimes very silly, even though there's a couple of cards here that it just downgraded. Still, got us to 7 wins, so we'll claim our prize. And for now, I'll take my leave.